Okay guys, I'm going to do a little bit of gear review while we're out here. Doesn't hurt, right? So let me show you some of the items I've picked up and some of the items I'm still working on. First and foremost is my shotgun I've been working on. This is a shotgun scabbard I picked up, and when I'm carrying it to go hunting, I'll sling it over my shoulder and I'll have this folded up. When I'm carrying it on my motorcycle or somewhere I want it to go a little deeper, I unfold that and you can push this much further in. Keeps it more secure. But it's harder to get out that way, so I fold the end. Now it's perfect. The shotgun itself is a New England's firearm, single shot shotgun. I measured it 18.5 inches. I also took a rod and stuck it down in there, measured it, or took it out, held it, and measured it to make sure from the end to the breech was 18.5 inches. I did do some filing down and get a little, but it's still more than 18 inches, which is the legal limit. I have not put a sight on the end. A shotgun like this, especially if you're not firing slugs, I sight just point and click. I thought about drilling and tapping a little sight on the end, but I haven't done that yet. You can also buy a little magnetic, like a little fiberglass sight. I still need to get a kit and blue the end so it doesn't rust. But anyway, so far I've got this. I put a little sleeve on here to hold 5 shells. Okay. Well, let me show you another aspect of this gum that I have in here. Now I took one of the screws and shortened it, so it doesn't take much to get it out. You can get it out with a knife without screwing up your knife. A little shortened screw, the butt plate, and you slide it around. And I have a little bit of cotton in here. Now, honestly, the cotton is just to keep the stuff inside the stock itself from sliding around, but you can use that as a fire starter. I planned on drilling a hole in here and putting a fire steel. I haven't done it yet. But this is the hole that's originally in there to screw the buttstock on. Inside, I have some short lane adapters, and I'll show you those in a second. And if I can ever get it out, I have some little bitty 22 ammo. Now, I'll explain. The short lane adapters I purchased for my shotgun is what they call a stack pack, and you can pick these up at gunadapters.com. The first adapter in the kit allows me to not only shoot 12 gauge, it allows me to shoot 20 gauge with the first adapter in. It allows me that if I put the other adapter in, I can shoot 410 or I can shoot 45 long Colt. And then the third adapter goes from 410 to 22. So with all 3 adapters in, I can shoot a 22 out of there. Now, granted, that makes the barrel of this gun, of the 22, literally 1, 2, 2.5 inches. It's not going to be very accurate, and it's not rifled either. It's just a solid bore. So you're not really going to kill a squirrel or something at a distance at all, unless you're just really lucky or that good. But what it does allow me to do, let's just say I trapped an animal or something like that, and you want to put it down, you can just stick the gun to its head, pull the trigger, and you're guaranteed a kill shot. And that way you're not wasting your 12 gauge ammo, you're not having to get close to the animal. And like I said, I get to carry some 22s in there. Okay. Now also, these adapters, of course, like I said, if I can carry 5 12 gauges, or I can put some in my pocket. But if I can carry 10, 15 410 shells, they're a lot lighter and they're a lot smaller. Basically, a 410 shell is about this big. So I can carry a lot more 410 shells than I can 12 gauge within how big of a space it takes and how much it weighs. So that's one of the advantages I like of the stack pack. Plus, you find yourself in a situation to where ammo shortage, or you're in survival mode, shit hit the fan, whatever. It allows you to be able to shoot multiple rounds of ammo. And it just all snugly slides up inside the buttstock. And like I said, the cotton, not only is you can use it for fire starting, but I mainly use it to keep it from rattling around inside there. Like I said, I'm going to drill a couple more holes in this, add like a ferro rod, and maybe even a shotgun shell. Like put a couple of 410 shotgun shells or one in there. That way you always got one round. Okay, so it's got plenty of room for modifications, plenty of room for diversity, whatever you want to do. Yes, it is just one round, so you're not going to go on a zombie killing spree with it. But you know, for hunting, it's my little survival shotgun, and I like carrying it around with me. That's my shotgun. On to the pack.